Wow. Wow, they brought out an old schooler, everybody. Really, they brought out an old schooler to try to deflect away from Predward on their Predward Defense Force. This is amazing to bring out LaurieA to try to finish off Mr. Cox because no one else has been able to with her dumbed down bullshit. Now, look at the title on this. This is great, Predward. That's why we know we're on top of you, Predward. More on Detective Gomez from a woman that knows him well. Not even her name. How long in the description box. Everybody that's listening to this and is tuned in later, whatever, at the same time. Okay, I talked to that lady once on the phone, and guess what? It didn't work out very well. Right? Then she had me sucked up to me later. Had me on her panel, just like Edward needed. But they don't really know anything about each other once again, right? And it's in one state actor from the background comes to the foreground at time, okay? The Lisa video gets dropped, and Tacos jumps up on panel with him the same damn day, okay? That gets dropped, right? Then a few others, right? Angela, all in line there. Now Laurie, I don't know Edward that well. I don't know much about his case and what's going on there. But we're going to white knight for each other right here and help end Mr. Cox on the internet.
I don't understand how none of us like you. We still don't like you.
None of us like him.
We don't like you.
Right. But then how, I mean, if they tried to stay away from me for so long, then how would they know me? See what I'm saying? It's the people that I talk to on the phone in private one-on-one that will get to know me, or I'll turn on my camera and show you some artwork and so forth, but not these guys. Haven't ever liked that. Laurie had me on her panel once. Amazing enough. Edward needed me on his panel once. What were they trying to paint me as the whole time? Right? Laurie, why haven't you actually taken out Midnight Productions, the snuff film company, from a long time ago? You said you're going to take down, that you're actually buying drugs from is a younger lady. You actually have some charges yourself there. See, I don't. They're trying to drag me down to their level with their twisted bullshit. With, look at this. This scumbag here, Spamgela G, brings up that about Kim and Clovis to feed it to the haters. Well, what are you doing? You're feeding a bunch of shit about me to my haters now, trying to get them to hate. Right? You fucking
also
limos.
to smoke out major hypocrisy when it comes when it comes to
By the way, this lady wanted me to maybe stream with her a little bit more, but she's annoying as fuck to me. These guys have been annoying to me a lot longer than they were trying to suck up to me. But what's interesting you're going to hear in this footage is that Edward has said, actually Laurie says that she hasn't heard Edward's side of the story yet. She's going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But here's the thing. This state actor crew, as soon as it came up about that weirdo in Fort Collins, right, had to try to associate me with and stuff like that, boom, she just makes a video. Boom, gone, denounced, right? Boom, I thought we were actually kind of cool, right? Oh my gosh, right? They all tried to be cool with me to see what I knew. They had to work with me because I knew I was going to bug the shit out of them. They had to try to work with me. When I was just there, Kim was the first one that I ever put out a link to join Hangouts. Blam, there's Kim and another weirdo lady I'm going to put on blast maybe later that paneled up once again with Fellow Mon to try to, she acted up a part. These guys are playing characters and parts.
Accusations, they're way worse than anything I've ever done. But predators like Edward, Eric Spitfire, Flathead Corruption Watch, they project out and away from anyone asking them some serious questions about their friends' charges, but then puts it all onto others, but then has to try and defame people before he knows he's...
Hey, Laurie, you backstabbing, state acting, POS, just like this one here, trying to play your games on Sunday. It's every Sunday they come out swinging. Trying to swing really hard with their Luciferian games, playing like we're Christians, huh, Laurie? Man, you're dumber than I thought, Laurie. Holy shit, do this.
Anyone asking them some serious questions about their friends' charges, but then puts it all onto others, but then has to try and defame people before he knows he's going to be busted out like Precious Predward did. I
Yeah.
don't.
Guess what, Laurie? I'm not the one with charges. Your buddy that you're actually. See, this is how they play fight. Well, we don't know each other, but she would much rather hear his story from him on the serious accusations against Predward than back in 2018 or 2019 hear my side of my story. No, they automatically all just published like they were state actors sitting there waiting till I gave them something juicy enough to where they can make their move to try to cancel me. It's the way it works. You don't want to buy it? No. What you could do is the Black Pearl is it's still children. See, you're gonna hear, okay? You're gonna hear he's this is all good deflecting. See, we're smoking him out. That's bullshit. That's what he's gonna say, and that's why it's set up like that, so he could still hide. It was very well thought out. That's why it looks like something from Ken Paxton's office. But they just couldn't find the right bench warmers and the ground guys like Predward. You got the weak link right there. And Laurie at one time, total weak link.
No, Edward's story.
Uh-huh.
I haven't spoken to Edward to get his side of the story.
There it is. So
all I know is what I've heard online.
So it doesn't matter what happened to me in 2017, 18, 19, right? She not once called me to get my side, had my phone number, but she automatically just, boom, publishes a video, being a dork about it, okay? Let's put it that way. Didn't even talk to me. Automatic, like it's the Lord of the Flies, like I was even part of anything. I'm just been telling these guys they made the news a long time ago, but they gotta come up with something, especially on a Sunday. This is interesting. Sunday. See, even after I streamed, blam. Predward, pay your child support, dickhead.
I'm not defending Edward. I'm not
That's what they'll
defending
say.
Mark Connors. I'm not defending Eric.
Bullshit.
I'm not defending anybody. I've got nothing.
Bullshit. She used to play fight LARP with Eric a long time ago on their operations when they're trying to call Monty a pedo. Starting an internet war where it looked like you all were play fighting just to be able to put it out there through your snuff films associated maybe with Midnight Productions. Huh, Laurie? Why you used to buy drugs from them and you admitted it. The snuff film company in Phoenix and all over the United States now because they're able to get so big that you're going to work on, Laurie. You spineless POSs. Look at this. After me for 6 months, anything you can try to get at Edward. No, I'm taking out your whole crew, Dickless. Nick Cuck, your whole crew's getting taken down because you've been trying to grift. And they're going to try to cover it up in any way they can. Not me. I'm not the one trying to promote the scrap yards or had the Black Pearl that made 70 grand. Okay? I mean, come on, dude. Really? Really? The Black Pearl was just a ship. Whatever, dude. Man, these guys are
who's ever
desperate.
been convicted of a crime against a child. And right now, Edward has not been convicted. Big difference. Mouse was. Connors was.
Okay?
Edward has not been.
Okay? But there's still open investigation where for some reason the Attorney General's office is overlooking the Black Pearl for some reason, lady. You're going to hear her say, well, I don't know that much about Edward.
Eric has not been. And I don't know who this flathead guy is. Never heard of him. Don't care.
Right. She wants to try to put me on blast, but doesn't want to know the full story, but she'll hear it from Ed. Flathead Corruption Watch is the main supporter that gave the sicko thousands of dollars that helped him keep going. That's what I was trying to figure out in the background. Who was helping keep that guy going? I know you don't care about that, right? It's, once again, man, got a big old ugly looking barracuda on the line. Trying to get him up to the boat. It's a freaking 6-footer. 200 pounds. Right? 180 pounds. Whatever. Right? And I need somebody to help me gaff. No, what it's going to take, it's going to sink us all. It's going to beat the shit out of us and be chomping the whole way. Right? But these guys were the pros in the background doing everything they can for the children's. Their fucking cash apps flying around. Paying people to make videos for them. right? Had to make a video on me instead of get a hold of me. You sick, twisted, dark, evil.
I am so sick and tired of YouTube court. You are tried and convicted by the social.
She doesn't have thick enough skin, and it's called actually it's a court of public opinion. And it's the thing is, like my capacity, right? I have no capacity, no contracts, but I got the training. I could have been could have gone all the way with it, and I didn't want to. But now I've got different capacity to where I can profile some motherfuckers through the internet and not have to be under contract. Well, when you're under contract, you're not allowed to profile. You're supposed to be there as an after effect, aftermarket product to where the crime happened and your response. There's not a lot of forethought into it unless they're trying to make up pre-crime. But this is what it is. She's trying to actually elevate my threat assessment level. One more time. One more attempt.
Court system.
Or bot.
When you don't know shit.
Yeah, I mean, you're a dork, dude. You guys are trying to figure me out, but you know what? At least these assholes right here are leaving Tommy alone so he can go out and catch. And that's what I did. That's why I larked it up.
I want
so
nothing
these
to do.
assholes had
and you
something
know what?
to go by.
I'm sure, and I'm gonna put that out here right now. I'm sure you will target me now. I'm sure you will try to say that I'm defending
you asshole. See, and this is what she did, and I think I even got the screenshots and witnesses where she actually, the other day in BB's chat, I asked BB a question. Her, Treach, and Kim come at me hard. When I asked BB in her own stream a question that had nothing to pertaining to them, and Kim and Laurie and Treachy all wanted to come at me hard about that. You don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what's going on. She's trying to figure out what's going on at Predward. Hasn't even heard the wife's interview yet. Doesn't even realize they've been suppressing from their own crew of cat ladies in the background, bench warming and bench warming and bench warming. They got no idea about the accusations, the marital grape accusations. But they're gonna peddle it. They're gonna peddle it the other way for their precious Predward. Vic and John. You losers.
I'm sure that you're going to bring up the whole Mark Connors thing. I think you're going to bring up the whole fucking whatever.
Why aren't they doing something about Mark Connors? We've got the video of him admitting that he's going to pay up to $2 million worth of trolls. A troll army to troll people like you, Laurie, from you doing your work. But I don't think you took big enough swings at him. Just like LARP Busters, all your other little crew buddies, not taking very big swings at Midnight Productions there, lady. Sick fucks, whatever you're doing.
The of a few of you people on this internet mean shit to me.
Man, then why make me a big deal and have to have Predward? She's making a video for Predward. Here, let's get rid of that right there. We need a different color. I kind of like that. A little bit brighter. There we go. Our precious Predward. Oh, he's got the bigger channels. Right? You fucking idiots. Oh, wait a minute. There's a chat there.
Let alone a bunch of people who run around from chat room to chat room fucking trying to ruin people's lives. Y'all disgusting.
Yeah, that comes from your side first, lady. She's going off right now because they've lost all control of whatever they got going in the background. Once again, I have no contracts. Don't work with anybody. I've won some awards. I can tell signature on a video production and be useful in a few different departments without any capacity, limited capacity, without being contracted to any company. Got like a walking, production encyclopedia here on how to make things work.
You should be ashamed of yourselves.
Oh.
In the words of Mr. Leakey, tisk tisk.
Shut up, lady. Seriously.
You're disgusting.
You bug me. Go away. How about that, Laurie?
So I knew that he would remove my...
She came at me first with Kim, and that's why I've been firing back in Brenda's chat because they don't want the information going out about Mark Connors working with Jason Aldean that they used to have contact with. Not me, Predward. Not me, Scotty. You worked with him, Scotty. Do you still work with them? That's what you admitted yesterday. I got you to admit. Talk about stuttering, huh, LaurieA? Wow. These dickless wonders.
My response to him, and this is what I said, Aaron, I don't give a fuck what news I've made.
Yep.
I wasn't a part of anything before 2016, and I'm not.
Well, what she did is she right overrun you. That's why I got to do it this way. There's no debating these assholes. She started an internet war with Monograph. Her and her friends been putting out the video. They're getting pissed about it. But for some reason, Monograph didn't sue them. Right? He's suing Rakita Law now for the same damn shit they were trying to put on him. It just looked like the double reverse, where she's trying to say, I'm looking for a court case. No, I'm not. Been trying to do everything I can to keep people from trying to sue me. I don't want to sue people. I just want to make videos. These assholes want to sue people. These assholes like LaurieA and Predward want to report people that are actually hot on the street doing shit. Trying to get the story. Trying to bust people out on some real shit. They're the ones that got to stop that, not me. Wait, I'm going to go back on this. Predward, you really screwed up with this one, dude.
I'm not aware, considering I didn't have a YouTube presence before then. So, were you stuck?
Oh, yeah. These idiots, all they'll do is try to jump on this bandwagon so they got somebody to talk about for their monetization pyramid scheme grift. Just saying, it's in the video, Music and Muffins. That's what I can do. I try to point people, hey, you can go in this way and look at that bit of evidence. Or go that way and look at that bit of evidence. No, not these guys. Just ad hom bullshit, dumbed down, slave language. You better believe me before I lose my shit over here, lady.
With people I'm not with. Being in chat with someone doesn't make us friends. I think that people need to realize that. Just because somebody is in a chat room doesn't make you buddy.
Me.
Aaron, see, you come into chat room.
See, Eric, me. It doesn't matter if they blast Eric. Okay? Because they're all play fighting together, and they've even admitted it in the past. Man, I'm doing up a brisket. Seriously, I got to get a brisket going into the smoker. Damn.
Don't make me your friend.
Dude. I'm the one that's got people saying, you should talk to LaurieA. I mean, I'll talk to her about the frequencies. She's blown away. Oh my God, you know so much about the frequencies. Yeah, it's because I've been studying for a long time, lady. You're a bad frequency. Might need to change your tune a little bit. Just like Hoax Wars. Tuning in the other day with the, Mr. Muffin Man interview, I tune in. Oh, man, the frequency was coming through that. Just, and they're all trying to be smart and happy. All right, droids, bots, drones.
Right now. Not my friends.
Not yours either, lady.
Not my friends.
Been LARPing with them, lady.
Keep your crazy over on your side, will ya? I've got nothing for you.
As she's coming to my channel in my community post, trying to tell me to keep my crazy on my side, but coming into my area, and Predward here is helping her out. You know, they're helping each other out.
Stop lumping people in with people they have no connection to, and stop blaming people for what others do and say.
Why does she need me to not talk about stuff like that so bad, huh? Right.
So he's mad at Kim because of something that Scotty said to him or Scotty did to him. I don't even know. I can't even keep track.
Right. That's why this lady's so damn stupid. She's probably being used like Kim also. And what's funny is that wow, I'm trying to make up this mix for a brisket. See how busy I am. These guys get to twiddle their thumbs. I can't. Kim was calling me gnarly shit a long time ago. Your whole crew is trying to blame me for the shit you were doing. Hacking, tracing. We got Eric Spitfire so drunk one night, he finally admitted that he's tracing his chat rooms for the FBI and turning over the IPs to anybody that trolls him. Mark Connors has had contact with, he says, are with generals and senators on the front line. He's the front line guy for the generals and senators that are calling him for the up-to-date information. Dude, you guys look pretty bad. That's That's all I'm gonna say. And keep this going.
He's like
This is great.
watching.
What are you doing on my
He's
channel,
like
lady?
watching
Telling
an
me to stay on my lane.
ADHD child
Shut
running
up.
around. There's no rhyme or reason to anything he says. He's got codes. He's talking that the
Okay. So far, they're what these freaking weirdo state actors that got charges, not me. Okay. So far, they haven't stated where I've broken any laws. But you wait. I'm gonna back this up here in a few minutes. See how we're about 20 minutes behind there? I'm gonna back this up. And where she tries to put on me that my channel is full of gnarly symbolism. When I pointed out in real time to people that are using it to work as gang stalkers, a subject she tries to stay very far away from. Miss LaurieA, huh? You state actor bitch.
Shut the fuck up.
You're a state actor.
As for Edward, when have I spoken to him since what came out? Knock it off. I did the same thing with him as I did when it came out that you supported Mouse.
No, you didn't.
Associating.
No, she didn't. That's a lie. That's a lie. See, I just told you about that. That's a total lie. She never got a hold of me. Her and her crew automatically just put me under the bus because they finally had a weaponized sicko like Mark Connors to flush out a guy like me because it was a veteran LARP. Mark Connors was also what they were associated with. Also used some stolen valor to get by some of his scenarios. It's pretty bad.
Did I learn? Don't be friends with people you don't know their history. Y'all are a bunch of freaks on here. I wish I could go back to 2016 or join the Sentinels.
I don't need to know anybody's history there, you state acting bitch. Sorry I gotta put it like that, but you're starting to piss me off. All of y'all. All I need to do is see the fruits of labor, and I saw Vic's fruit of his labor, and I knew exactly what they were trying to do to him. Trying to get a hold of his artwork through Sam. It's one big network. They might not know each other, but I guarantee you they're all in the same Discord group through the Fusion Center once a month trying to coordinate so they don't cross paths and wires and shit. And they can all get the story along the same lines, and they're in there just like in this Discord. I've heard it before. Okay, Discord just chanting, Cox, 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 right? Just, I got him chanting it. All I had to do was go in for 2-3 minutes, and that was it, ever. Oh, there you go. And Gomez shared the stream. I don't know what that's all about, but you see how they're aligning? Becky, what are you doing there? Right? Oh, well.
No problems until then. Just leave me out of your drama, Aaron, for fuck's sake. You might be able to gaslight the people in your chat, but you can't gaslight me.
So when I take a little swipe back at her after she takes a swipe at me, calling me like stupid or something like that, and I put out the evidence, is that taking a swipe at her or just put out the evidence and she gets butthurt? Well, that's the way it is. People get butthurt, you put out the evidence, and then they get more butthurt, just like this right here.
Your LARP video, Aaron. How did you do anything to get rid of us? You weren't a part.
Oh yeah. Well, see, you always had to try to associate me within. You guys are the ones sending me links to go in Hangouts. You guys are the ones joining my streams the first time I ever put out a freaking stream through Hangouts. This lion-ass lady and Kim, and I guarantee you that's why my first channel had to go down, because it would have ruined their LARPs right now. The very first stream I ever had using Hangouts, I put out the join link, and 2 women joined, where they had to act like they knew me and my friends, and I had no idea who the hell they were. I was just going over court cases. That's what they don't want. They need to try to control the narrative on certain precedent that comes out into the public from some certain court cases. It's weird. I can't explain it more than that. Here you go.
You weren't a part of any of us.
No, I'm glad I didn't want to be. See?
I had no problems until then. Just leave me out of your drama.
What did she say? I gotta hear that one more time.
Supported Mouse. I stopped associating. What lesson did I learn?
We didn't have any association. We talked once on the phone. She had me on her show, and it was, I believe, even after the shit came out about Mouse. Even after that, they had me on their shows just once. But it was just to try to figure out what I knew on how they can turn around and try to splash me with dude. Total crisis actor like Mr. Jones hired to be a mouth, but behind a black screen. This guy, too damn drunk right here to even know what the hell he's really up against. None of these guys serve their country. I don't even think this guy right here even freaking has any college, let alone Predward have a GED or a high school diploma. Are you shitting me?
Don't know their history. Y'all are a bunch of freaks on here.
Yeah, you don't know mine, bitch.
I wish I could go back to 2016 and never join the Sentinels. I had no problems until then. Just leave me out of your drama, Aaron, for fuck's sake. You might be able to gaslight the people in your chat.
Don't come on my side of the tracks and tell me to stay on my side of the tracks. The hell? Right? How stupid is that? Try to keep it on my side of the tracks through a community post. She's telling me to stay in my own lane. How does that make sense? Building his channel off of Edward. No, not trying to build a channel. Keeping track of your dumbasses. See how I can get them? And I don't know if that guy tried to come in my chat before. These guys are fucking losers.
You can't gaslight me. Regarding your LARP video, Aaron, how did you do anything to get rid of us? You weren't a part of us.
She's the one that...
You weren't part of any of us.
But why would she make a video saying that she's disassociating with me before calling me, but we've talked on the phone? If she doesn't talk, listen, here's the logic. If she doesn't ever talk to Edward, it shouldn't matter to her. She should make a video real quick if she's got nothing to do with them. That's how they're playing you.
It's just an annoyance. Like the little brother who causes trouble to beg for attention. I guess any attention to you is good. You never had...
Holy shit, I do a community post on my own channel. I'm looking for attention when I'm documenting their bullshit.
Any of us away. I never liked you in the first place.
Thank God.
Truth. Never liked the guy in the first place. Always was a little weird to me, a little off.
Right.
Talking about things, talking about,
okay.
Just weird.
Okay, that's the thing, Laurie. I didn't grow up in the valley like you did on drugs. Going to a snuff house to get your drugs and whatever else. Maybe some money to do some things. Huh? In Phoenix? That's no bullshit. That's not me screwing around. I thought she was going to bust out Midnight Productions in Phoenix. I'm not a valley girl like Malibu. All these other weirdos. Okay? I had a different upbringing. Fresh water, mountains, fish that's brain food, game. You're not going to get it. You're going to sit there wondering for the rest of your lives instead of telling Predward to pay his damn child support.
Shit. That's just too weird, okay?
Here, listen to it go off. Here we go.
Talking about things, talking about,
the only evidence they can bring is what I publish. And then talk. I direct people on where to get the information. Okay? Like calling, somebody might want to call and make sure the Black Pearl is investigated on Predward and all of his PayPal links or accounts are looked into. Oh, wait a minute. They're not looking into that and he's a CP suspect? Oh, and he had something to do with Ken Paxton's office? Oh. Okay, to people that are trained, I mean, they can see through that. Laurie, I think she's there, and her Predward defense force is there to suppress shit. Oh my gosh, I got shit to do. Here you go, for a few minutes and I'll rewind.
Weird shit. That's just too weird, okay? Way too weird. Way too weird.
That's all I hear is crying for cocks.
I'm going to tell you guys again, if you're listening to Aaron, I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Right. See, state actor weirdo, okay? People don't need to listen to me, but I advise they watch the evidence that I put out, especially people that have been surrounding her for a long time. That's why Predward is mirroring Laurie because they have been doing things in the background for a long time. That's why he can call her and explain his side. They didn't want me in their club, but I made them the news a long time ago because I saw some shady shit going down around the murder of a rancher named LaVoy Finicum and the way these people started acting around that time. Like they're speaking truth. Like they're bringing things to the table. No, even Laurie, I think, was trying to suppress some things about that shit. And that's what they did at the Harvest Festival and other the truckers, stuff like that. Around the CV-19er and ports closing down, right? Stasi. You Stasi loser bitch. Sorry, I don't like using the B word.
Stop victimizing other people. Stop victimizing victims. Oh, by the way, Aaron, I have a question for you.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought I was too much of a loser to have anything going on, right? I'm not important. Why do people have questions? You loser.
Hold on a second. See, he shortened what he wrote.
Dude, oh my god, why are they so fucking worried about it? Really?
He changed what he wrote, because I got the whole thing.
Oh no. What's he writing on his community page?
He says, oh yeah, Kim, I could really use anything you've kept or a case number on that CP case between you and Clovis.
Right. How's she gonna spin this one?
Why are you, again, re-victimizing the victim? Kim was the victim in that case. She was the plaintiff.
Love it.
In that case.
Okay. Wow.
Then he didn't.
Then see how she moves the goalpost? So if Kim's a victim, why hasn't anybody been prosecuted there, Laurie? See how I catch him? See, I just lay it right out for you guys. Laurie, I got a question for you. If Kim's a victim, why wasn't anybody prosecuted?
Get enough. He had to put up another post.
Oh.
Here's another post that he put up that he has since removed. Yeah, Kim, this stream here you left up on your YouTube channel is doxing your partial legal name. I retracted myself. Okay, when he goes on, and then he says, can you please provide to the police when they show up to your house,
right.
since you called them on me? Could you please provide them with the case number and any information from your civil or criminal case with Clovis concerning the child pornography litigation, and any follow-up reports between you and her, please?
That's the way you would approach a victim if you could get their help with the case they've been involved with. That would be the most appropriate way than trying to hunt them down and put camera crews in front of their house. Like Malibu said she's going to do to me. Get me arrested. There's going to be a news crew there to film it all while I'm going to jail, right? You silly.
Greatly appreciated.
Yep.
Redacted if you can. Thank you. Why? You're such a freak.
That's
do you want...
I guess she hasn't ever filed a FOIA request form or anything.
Keep bringing that up.
Because of Predward.
Again!
Holy shit, you Stasi bitch. Man, I don't like saying that B word. But this has got me pretty pissed off because wait till I rewind back what she was talking about before she goes into this rant trying to program Predwards and her crew of people watching to try to turn against me. And they need more people. Try to run me off the internet or give me a stroke, heart attack, just like they did Glastronaut, you pieces of shit.
Nobody was convicted.
Should have been.
How about you guys stick to people who have been convicted for crimes instead of playing judge, jury, and executioner up on YouTube?
How about you and your crew that you're trying to, cover for right now, Laurie, accept the fact that now there's 2 suspects within your group or was part of your group or had contact with, or else Laurie wouldn't be going this hard in the paint for these people, right? But now there's 2 people that have suspicion of CP and a victim, And also, Predward's wife is a victim. Okay? And who knows how many more victims there might be out there that clicked Clovis's or Predward's link that had CP on the other end that was a political opponent of Ken Paxton, the Attorney General of Texas. Wow.
Why don't you
sick
wait
sons of
until
bitches.
you find out what happened with Edward's case before you know try to ruin him? You've already gone into his personal life.
That's what an investigation does, is go into the Black Pearl of Texas, okay, and make sure that the Attorney General's office, that they're not using this guy as a confidential informant to try to use him as a weapon, okay, to silence people, right? You might want to have that the audit of that Attorney General's office make sure that they've looked into the Black Pearl, and that's what you're not going to call about, Laurie. That's what Telly's not going to call about. But it's up to, either me or somebody else, right, to do that. Because they want to, well, it's the same reason why all the jailhouse calls had to go away. Huh. Book burning bastards.
Everybody's like, I don't understand why you're not calling him out and being a deadbeat dad. Because you know why? It's none of my business what Edward does. I'm not that close to Edward. I am an internet friend to Edward.
But she will jump up and down when I try to bring out more information on Mr. Connors, who they had contact with through Eric. This was like Laurie here is Eric Spitfire's kind of like big sister on the internet. They LARP together, whether or not doing it now, and fought. See, that's what happens. Liars will fight each other in the end, like that. But they had to cover for Eric Spitfire when he did his suicide LARP for Mark Connors. Now, Edward, so you're going to have all these people that the Pred catchers don't know from the background try to come forward and say, oh, we know Aaron so well. This is who he is and what he's done. By trying to use my own post against me. Here, just another minute here, then we'll go back. Wow. Trying to call me the gatekeeper. Dude, that's some gatekeeping shit you're doing, Laurie. That is bad. Bad.
You guys think that you're doing Edward, or that you're doing his family any favors by spreading this all over the internet? You're not.
No, what we're trying to do is actually help raise money, too, to send to his wife that's been without any, support from his side in raising his children. To raise awareness. Even Vic sent him sent Lisa, the wife of Edward, his paycheck and been giving her money to help her out. Because Edward the Spineless much rather play cop with Laurie and Kim and all these other dingleberries in the background. And Angela. Right? And the Pazuzu and the Treachies. Dude, you guys are... And they're going to come up. You watch them. They're all going to try to come forward one at a time. Oh, we know everything on Cox. No, you don't. You don't know shit. What you do is you've been like running your mouths the whole time while I've been listening. And when I do put something out there that's juicy, they freak out and fall apart like we're at a concert and women are throwing their panties up on the stage. Not even joking. And I'm a straight guy. I love women. Right? They're even twisting around this shit. Like anything that I put out, they're twisting around. This is some bullshit. Wow. Now what, Laurie? What are you going to try to do next?
How about we just keep it to the people who are convicted? Let's
shit.
do that.
No shit. Like the way they tried to accost me for sending a bag of dog food to a sicko. To troll all you guys. Oh, he's a sicko supporter. No shit. You see what's coming out of this woman's mouth? All in the name of her precious Predward. Dude, wow, man. All right, we got to go back.
Look into the facts.
Oh,
the purple butterfly is not a pedophile symbol.
Yes,
It's a
it
symbol
is.
for lupus.
And another, it's both ways.
Again,
I know.
calling people.
Okay. She's been calling me a P supporter for a long time. Okay, a lot of you been doing that. So I might just come back on you with a few things. Oh my gosh. But it is a fact that butterfly is a symbol. It's just, I don't know. I mean, she's, you and your boy Soror there like to talk about the cheese, right? According to urban disciples. You're supposed to look at it any way you want. Seriously. We found the bald hot dog in Chilliwack. That's symbolism. She wants to talk about symbolism. You watch. She's going to say that I've got symbolism all over my channel like I'm the Pred. Wow, Laurie. What are you really protecting? Really?
Y'all are some sick motherfuckers.
Projection. Objection.
You realize how you could ruin somebody's life by putting that jacket on them?
No shit. No shit.
And now you got somebody who...
Especially when you're trying to bust out somebody big like Mark Connors that you've been affiliated with in the past. And they'll say, we got nothing to do with that guy right now. Well, in the past you did. Because what are you trying to do to me? See, it's what they're trying to project out onto me. It's something way bigger they're protecting in the background. I'm just a guy here with my dog, man. Seriously.
Dangerous community wanting Kim's address?
Huh?
Get the fuck out.
What the fuck? What is she lying about?
And now you got somebody who's in a dangerous community wanting Kim's address? Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that must have been John or Vic. And no, they're just shaking it up a little bit. I don't have it. They don't even have her whole name, really. And they don't really care. It's about people that have hurt them first. But you're gonna go away from that because you know why? All of these losers like Predward, Laurie, Clovis, Nick, Fellowmon, this guy's got no creativity. And they're trying to take down people that do. Because they need they're like, it is like soul scalping and harvesting. To be able to do this on Sunday, wait till you hear here in a few minutes. This is just fucked up, man. Targeting on a Sunday too. They plan this out. It's planned that way. They know they know I love my Jesus, but I battle them back. Rarely on Sundays too.
To the people who've been convicted of the crimes.
No shit, lady.
Take it to the courts.
But they gotta take it to that mouse stuff to try to destroy me when they're caught on shit. All right, I'm gonna pause and try to go back to her accusations. Listen to this freaking methed out tub of lard, but skinny. Dude, he's trying to say he's not Locke's keeper, but he sure used him like a puppet to try to come at me. Huh, Locke and Nick. Man, you guys really used the locksmith guy to really try to come at me hard as your puppet. Wow. Wow.
Locke's not Mike. I'm not Locke's keeper. I don't know where he's at.
Uh-huh.
Ask Sabby.
Uh-huh. See, they're throwing each other up under the bus, but they want people in the middle to take down with them. That's what it is, dude. Not shitting you. They want people in the middle to take down with them. All right, I gotta go put this brisket in the smoker. Here, I'll show you. What a dumbass. Here, let me see if I can turn on my camera there. Oh, shit. Brisket going in the smoker. Oh, man, look at that. Oh, it's going in. Oh, you wish you losers, huh? Bet you losers wish you could have something like that.
I didn't have a YouTube presence until March of 2016 when I started the Underground Resistance Network.
Uh-huh.
With E.J. Clinton.
See, a lot of this stuff is to be able to talk about themselves and promote their channels. Because it's like a social stimulus, right? Their channels and their monetization and their donos. Dumbasses. I'll be back. I gotta take this out in the smoker.
Damien was with me for a couple of weeks, and then Robbie came out, and Robbie had been my
I told you guys earlier about in the stream with Damien running for president. That comes from her sector, the window peeper. Huh? Isn't that amazing how they got these sickos around them? But Mr. Cox is the worst guy. Don't listen to him. But I'm the one in the newspaper for catching a big fish. You know, winning some medals and shit like that. But they're the ones in the newspaper for what? Huh, Laurie? I wonder what Laurie's been in the newspaper for. Well, she's definitely got some court case record behind her.
For a number of years, up until about a year and a half ago, when Ernie has come on and he's been my co-host. I don't understand what community you're talking about, and I don't understand how it was part of your news. If you still can't figure out exactly why I did my self-implosion LARP video back in 2019, I don't watch you. And that's why I paid any attention to you in the last couple of days, because you're gone after Kim. Kind of like James D can't figure out why he's all baffled. I'll give you a couple of hints. Number one, I did it to shake y'all loose of me. And that was the best way to make a point and get you to go away. Easy and painless for you guys, right? I don't understand, Aaron. I don't understand how like none of us like you. We still don't like you.
None of us like him.
We don't like you. Also, to smoke out major hypocrisy when it comes to others' accusations, they are way worse than anything I've ever done. But Preds like Edward, Eric Spitfire, Flathead Corruption Watch, they project out and away from anyone asking them some serious questions about their friends' charges, but then puts it all onto others, but then has to try and defame people before he knows he's going to be busted out like Precious Predward did. I don't know Edward's story. I haven't spoken to Edward to get his side of the story. All I know is what I've heard online. I'm not defending Edward. I'm not defending Mark Connors. I'm not defending Eric. I'm not defending anybody. I've got nothing for anybody who's ever been convicted of a crime against a child. And right now, Edward has not been convicted. Big difference. Mouse was. Connors was. Edward has not been. Eric has not been. And I don't know who this flathead guy is. Never heard of him. Don't care. I am so sick and tired of YouTube court. You are tried and convicted by the social court system when you don't know shit.
Try it out, lady.
I want nothing to do. And you know what? I'm sure, and I'm gonna put that out there right now, as I'm sure you will target me now. I'm sure you will try to say that I'm.
No, she's the one, like I said, that came at me first. I swing back, just like she came at me first. Made a video. I didn't even swing back, right? But I thought that we were cool. We talked on the phone. You acted like we were cool. She even wanted to meet up in Sedona after she got married for a nice little vacation, and maybe I could show her a couple of nice little hiking trails. It was to try to figure out where I was at. And I don't know if she's already said the part where she's trying to peddle. This is how state actors trying to peddle and paint somebody like myself as a veteran as a sicko or a pred. By saying I'm the one that's got the symbolism on my channel. No, I've been pointing it out, lady, for a long time. Longer than you've been around, bitch. Sorry to go that far. But look at these guys. They have no lives, as you're in a chat room saying, they have no lives. Now, I'm the one that's putting brisket in the freaking smoker. You guys are pole smoking each other and get your tonsils boxed.